What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get this here set up here. Mm, yep. Hope you all had a good day yesterday. Mm, I had an okay day. So, like I said, let's get this shared up and shared out. Bang, bang. And let me come over here. Okay, 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 okay. Pin this, unpin that. Bam. And let's get this shared up here. All right. Listening to all the tea. Hell no. Okay. Let's see. Let's get X up here, right? Mm-hmm. Let's let's get game day insights up here. Get a couple research sites up here. Get that up here. Let me get this case I have to bounce back and forth from site to site. Um, Game logs. Um, Another site we can let me see. I should have had all this set up before, but it is what it is. Shot profile. And let's try to get NBA.com up here. Okay. All right. Okay. So we got some few sites up here that we can check out, look at, whatever the case may be. All right. Good morning. Went 2-4 on my protected play. I will never ever play Corey, the trash can Kispert again. I went under on his fancy score and he went over. Yeah, man, because I'll tell you one thing, right? And this is what I always preach. Matchups, right? Matchups. Oh shucks. Matchups are just exactly what they're important. So when you get a team like when you get a team like when you get a team like Sacramento that's not good defensively, it's not very good defensively, you can get some stuff like that, man. Especially a lot of jump shots, a lot of rebounds and stuff like that. Just some people bump into some oops stats. So I feel your pain. I definitely do. I had a protected play. I end up going probably like 4-2 on it. It's just weird, man. Just weird, right? My luck is I chose the over or under, and the players decide to sell me. I know, right? And then my what really messed me up because I really and truly think I was supposed to win 5 and 6 yesterday. Matter of fact, can I pull it up? Let's see. Um, I really and truly think I should have went 5 and 6 yesterday. Let's see. I should be able to pull it up right here. Yeah, so I did. Hold up. Let me see. I did take. Let's see. Right here. So, um, Clint Capella. Everything lined up, right? But right there at Ed Lock, they announced they were starting Jonas Valanciunas. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. They're gonna bench Sar. No, they're not, right? They ended up benching. I mean, they ended up playing both of them, right? Like two big towers. So that kind of like blew me, right? Ken Capella played he played like, man, you know what I'm saying? He played upwards of 27 minutes, probably close to 30. It was lined up for him. Noah Okongwu, it was lined up for him, and he just did not get there, right? He just did not get there. Um, oops. Fox, 5.5 assists, back-to-back games with 10 assists or better. Guess what? He wets the bed, So it is what it is, right? Pat said, I had all fantasy scores under Wemby, CP3, Cat, Kispert, Hardaway, and George from Utah. Right. CP3, he wet the bed on the assist prop for me, but hey, who cares, right? I mean, I care. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say who cares, but at the end of the day, I mean, we did hit on a lot of them. Some plays, DeAndre Ayton over, rebounds, double-double. Then we had Damian Lillard over. We had Mobley over, Levine over, Kessler over points, and Christian Brown over points, and Sexton over points. Walker Kessler, the plus 450 double-double, like, bro, you already know, right? Like, that was a plus 450. And I had to sprinkle on that, man. So, shout out to that. Anthony Davis, his points, prop, and whatever case may be. This one here, the underdog joint, they hit with they missed. Chris Paul missed, and I want to say Clint Capella missed there. It was a mess. Anyway, Anthony Davis is a problem for all the bigs. He has been ultra aggressive and dominated. Definitely has. He is just that, man. He's a problem, right? As long as you stay healthy. The thing about that is, with the team, it's just something about that team that they're going to go as far as he can take them. You know what I'm saying? So things can be kind of interesting when it comes with that Lakers squad. You can see that LeBron is taking a back seat, and I would say rightfully so. Give the guys a chance to flourish and do what they do. And it is what it is. It's early in the season, though. He shouldn't have. You don't want him to have to do that much to win the game. But it is what it is, man. I guess. So 4 games today, right? And 4 games today, and I have information. I don't have a lot of plays, though, tell you the truth. I could make a lot of plays. I got a lot of alternates. Maybe my parlays have not been doing what I need them to do. And shout out to Patrick. Definitely, they definitely don't look young, right? Them Brooklyn Nets. I mean, them Denver Nuggets. They have no depth, right? Russell Westbrook coming off their bench has not been the spark that they've been looking for. So, Denver, they don't have the depth that they need, right? So, I guess. Dallas Mavericks, Minnesota Timberwolves over under 221.5 in this spot. And Minnesota Timberwolves 5-point favorites, right? As far as games and stuff like this, I think this is a back to back for Dallas, right? Yeah, this is a back. Is it? Yeah, I'm kind of off the record with that, but I think this is a back to back for Dallas here. Let's see. Yeah, this is a back to back. And a third, and a 3 and 4, right? So this will be a back-to-back and a 3 and 4 for Dallas, okay? So, Yeah, it's a back-to-back in the third game in 4 nights. Going up against this team, Minnesota Timberwolves. Um, Dallas, Luca. Luca hasn't been. I mean, he's been balling. I can't get. He's been balling, but what everybody wants him to do. It's still early in the season, right? It's still early in the season, so um, can't look too much into that. What I will say is, I don't have a definite play from this game right now. What's up? What's up, Mackie? What's going on? But there's a few spots that I wouldn't mind altering up here. Let's take a look. Clay definitely has found his form for sure. Um, Rebound is here. We know there's definitely a chance that Rudy Gobert can hit his rebound prop. I won't be going there, but 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to hit his rebound prop. And or you could probably look at his fantasy score because he will be having should have a big out there at all times for him to at least try to not I don't see a clear pathway for him to get in foul trouble, but as far as rebounds and blocks and stuff, he might be able to get a chance to get a few of those, right? So, that's one thing there. Um, I was looking at the assist prop. Kyrie Irving, his assist prop sitting at 4.5. I don't know if I'll go there. I wanted to, but I gotta take into consideration some of the matchups that he's seen. He's hit this number in back-to-back games. Phoenix, he's hit it versus Phoenix. Sometimes Phoenix, I believe that they are kind of vulnerable to giving up assists. I mean, when you have somebody like Durant out there around the perimeter a lot, and then you're forced to leave some, not Sabonis. What's his name? The center for Phoenix, force him to lead, be down there to protect the paint at all times. I can see instances where he could, hit his assists. In Utah, which we'll get to in a minute, they're giving up assists to the point guard position at a higher alarming rate, just like last year. Same thing this year. So, it is what it is, right? But I'm not going to bet it. Anthony Edwards has been balling. He said, I like Nas Reed over 1.5 threes. I definitely do too. Encore Farley. What's up with you? Good morning, homie. I can see you on YouTube now. I usually watch it from Facebook, but your YouTube is much better and I can hear you and see you much louder and clear. Okay, for sure, for sure. I'm here to take 3 good picks from you. That's all. Oh, that's Jamar. Oh, okay. What's up, Jamar? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notifications bell while you're over here. So you hit the notification bell, you'll know every time I upload. You'll be bang, and then if I post something in the community section, you'll get a notification, right? The community section, not the members only. The members only is different, right? If you want to, that's so the members only is different. All right, so it's a lot here, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot going on here. Today is a day that I think I want to, I probably want to do some parlays, some same game parlays or something like that. It's not a lot. I mean, you don't try to force it, man. Don't try to force it. I'm not going to try to force it. And don't try to force it. Truthfully, from a matchup standpoint, and I'm looking at the guards here. I'm looking at who can take advantage of these guard spots right off the bat, like the point guards and things of that nature, right? So let me let's just keep it about that right now. So I do have interest in 11.5 for Dante DiVincenzo, right? Kyrie would be back there. Dante DiVincenzo would be playing some backup point guard and stuff like that. He'll get some minutes at the 2, whatever the case might be as well. I just don't see. An aggressive Mike Conley, if he was ever aggressive, and Dante DiVincenzo, I don't see any point guards over there that's going to be be able to completely shut down an opposing point guard, right? Between both teams, the point guard that probably got the best D would probably be somebody like Mike Conley. So Dante DiVincenzo, the usage should be there for him. I mean, at 11.5 points, he hasn't popped like we did, but he hit this number, I want to say twice, or he might have missed this number on the hook one time. But, truth be told, the minutes, though, DiVincenzo, the minutes for DiVincenzo, I kind of, I would like to see him at least 28 minutes a game, but it's been around, I think, the lower ladder of the minutes, right? So he scored 10 points, 9 points, and 16 points, right? Minutes for him, 31 the first game, then 26, then 23, right? So he said, I just did. Then I subscribed and I like it better here. It looks better too. Okay, thanks. For sure. All right, so yeah, the minutes, I don't know if you're getting a trending downish thing or whatever, but clearly he versus Toronto, he played 23 minutes and he had 16 points. This point prop is doable, right? He does shoot the three. So you can definitely look at the 3-point attempts and things like that. He took 11 last game, and I would like to see him, shoot a lot of threes, truthfully, right, to help stretch that defenses out a little bit more. Okay, so not something that I bet, but 11.5 points. It's a lean for me. Okay, it's a lean. It's a lean. It's a lean. Nas Reed, just like Pat said, I definitely like the 1.5 threes for him. I haven't pulled the trigger, but I like it, right? I do like it. I haven't pulled the trigger, but I can see instances where he gets there. We know who Anthony Edwards is and what he does, but you can't overlook the second usage player in this game, and that will be Julius Randle, right? We can't forget about him, right? He can, for the taco. Oh, that's good then. I want that. I want that. So that's where I'll play Anthony Edwards at right here, 22.5. I'm playing right here. Okay. He'll probably see Clay. And he'll probably see Clay. Clay will probably be on him all game, I would imagine. I would imagine Clay would be on him. I would imagine. Okay. So we'll see. But I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right here for that. Shout out to Pat, right? For that taco. I know, right? I remember that. I think I remember you said that. I don't know. I could have been someone else. But back where we were, where were we? Julius Randle, right? So Julius Randle, we can't overlook him because he's going to be needed. Okay, minutes for him. The first 3 games, 34, 34, 35. We love to see that. Minutes equal opportunity at all given times, right? Points. His points sitting at 21.5 right now. He's hit this number 2 of his last 3 games. You like to see that versus Sacramento. Keep an eye out on what teams are doing versus Sacramento. Sacramento is not that good defensively. Toronto either. Okay. Now, field goal attempts here, 17 and 16. That's what you like. That's what you like. That's what I want to see. I want to see him taking at least 15 to 18 shots a game. That's what I want to see. And then don't know if I want to go to him in a rebound category, right? I don't know if I want to go to him in a rebound category in this matchup, but 2 of his last 3 games, he's hit this rebound prop. And 3 games, he's had 13 or more rebound chances. And so, that's that, right? If you want to look at his assists or rebounds plus assists, he's somebody that can and drop dimes here and there. He's got 4 assists or better in 3 straight games, okay? Hit this line once. He can handle the ball, but I don't know if you want to go there with, have him handle the ball like that. But he's somebody that's in play, okay? So we can't forget about Randle, and he will step out and shoot the 3 ball, right? So and Randle's the second highest usage player on his team. I'm not sold on, just like giving up a play for him right now, but 21.5 is now in the realm of possibilities. But, this team got some bad blood, right? Great matchup versus PJ Washington. Yep. This team got some bad blood from the playoffs last year, so we'll see what's going to happen, right? I'm thinking about just doing some alternates here, doing the same game parlay, and just or putting a few players in a parlay piece. But I'm just not definitely. I just don't have a definite right now. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you get those times, right? Just skimming over the lines here. Like I said, DiVincenzo, 2.5 rebounds out of DiVincenzo is not out of the realm of possibilities. Oh, that's threes. So definitely 2.5 threes or his points prop. You can play them both, right? In that instance, Klay Thompson has been, pretty good there. Luka's going to shoot a ton of threes. You can look at Luka's points, right? I think Luka's points are in play here. He's hit this number. He's hit this number. Oh, it's 29.5. He tends to put up points on these guys, right? He does. So I don't know, man. It's a lot of these games. I don't have any definite plays. Just tell you that right now, right? Just from the outlook of this game, and that's fine. Things like that happen, right? 26.5. So Anthony Edwards' points open up at 26.5. 26.5. 26.5. What's the assist prop for Mike Conley assisting at 4.5? Mike Conley's assisting at 4.5. He hit that number last game. And Mark Conley's threes at that, 1.5? Because he will take and make the three. Just a few of them, but he'll make them. Minus 128, right? So it's going to be interesting. That's all I can say. It's going to be interesting. Luka. He's taking 20. He's averaging about 24 shots a game. He's averaging 24 shots a game on the head. He gave Phoenix 40, of course. 15 versus Utah. Almost a triple double there. The usage is going to be there for Luka. He's taking 23, 24 shots a game. You know what's going to happen, right? He's going to get in the area of where he's supposed to be. Yeah, I'm thinking about. I'm really, really, really. I'm right there on the cusp of taking his points. I'm really on the cusp of taking his points for Dante DiVincenzo. His points and or his threes, right? I'm on the cusp of taking it. I really am. From a matchup standpoint, the guards like DiVincenzo and believe it or not, Mike Conley, these guys are going to have some decent matchups for sure. Kyrie Irving points in at 21.5. Kyrie's been logging in a lot of minutes, okay? I imagine Ant jumps right back on Klay. Kyrie's hit this number in back-to-back games. 22 field goals versus Phoenix, 14 versus Utah, 17 versus the Spurs. This is one of those games I expect Kyrie to try to, show up. Okay, so he's taking 7, 5, and 6 threes. in a matchup like this, you probably want to look at to see if the stars align, right? So at the end of the day, I'm taking Anthony Edwards taco here, and I'm going to end up. I mean, what is Kyrie threes? 2.5 at plus money. 2.5 at plus money. Luka Doncic 3.5 at plus money. Um, Minus money for Edwards, minus 125. 1.5 for Julius Randle, and 1.5. It's a lot of plays in play here, right? It's a lot of plays in play here. That's why I'm gonna do a parlay on this one there. Not one definite, indefinite play here, except for that taco right there. Not one indefinite play. I'm just seeing how I could shape out a same game parlay here, straight up. I ain't even gonna lie. I took a lot on that time on that game. Denver Nuggets at Brooklyn, right? So we got an over under 218.5 in this one, first and foremost. Secondly, we'll be without Ben Simmons, and who else will we missing, right? So no Ben Simmons. Right off the bat, what that means is what that. So Ben Simmons, Bogdanovich, Wofford, these guys are still out. Day'Ron Sharpe is still out, right? So right off the bat, what that's going to mean to me is more ball handling duties for Dennis Schroeder, and the books know this. The books already know this, right? So that's one thing. All right. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I got the hiccups. So he's had so his first 3 games, he's got 6, 6, and 7 assists. So me personally, I probably wouldn't take the under on assists. I can see instances where he probably gets there, right? He played this team last year once. He got 7 assists. If you want to shake it down to like 6 and keep it at 6, be my guest in some same game parlay type of shit like that. But you're getting good money, right? You're getting good money for his assist prop. If you think he can go up to 10, you'll get 10 assists from him at a plus 250. And, that's something that, not out of the realm of possibilities for him. We want to look at the combos, plus 300 for a double-double for him. But if I'm looking at a double-double at a plus 300, I probably would just stick at I will stick with the assist at a plus 250, since he has to get the assist anywhere it goes. That 50 cent, I probably don't even care too much about that. The 10 assists is something that, I probably would be betting. Now, and from a matchup standpoint, I like the matchup for him, right? So you could also look at a points plus assist or something like that. When you look at his combos, you could probably look at a points plus assist, or you could probably look at a fantasy score for him, right? His points plus assist is sitting at 24.5. So, I think, there's instances where he can get there. He has to be aggressive. It's 2 or 3 spots where this team is getting, shooting from. It would be Dennis Schroeder. It would be what's his name? Johnson and Thompson, right? Thomas and Johnson, right? Johnson, we'll probably be looking at him for the 3. Okay. The 3. Speaking of the 3, Dennis Schroeder, we could also look at his 3 ball, right? His 3 ball is coming out at 1.5 at a parlay piece. He's hit this game. He's hit this in 3 straight games this year, and 2 or last year. We was betting this. We was betting this a lot last year. So this year, though, he's 100% to that number. 3-point attempts for him, 8, 4, and 3, and he's a scorer, right? So I couldn't talk you off of that. 1.5 threes is a parlay piece right now for him. As you can see, he got pretty hot versus Milwaukee, and he hit 5 threes there. And you can also get his 3 threes as a demon on Prize Picks, okay? So that's one thing you can look at there. I don't mind the matchup for Cam Thomas here, right? 26.5 points is not a real possibility for him. He's going to shoot the ball, right? This is what he does. Cam Thomas, we already know he's a scorer, right? He's going to try to get it by any means necessary. So Cam Thomas definitely is a scorer here. So see points here. He's hit this number in 2 of his last 3 games this season. He missed this number by 2, right? Versus Orlando, which was a good defensive team. He still put up 24 points. So the usage should be there for him. It will be there for him. And comparing the backcourts here, that's where I would say these teams are pretty much the most vulnerable at in the backcourts, right? Say probably between these 2 teams, probably the best defender would be probably Dennis Schroeder. Okay, so it is what it is. So I couldn't talk you off his points there if you want to get there or not. You can also look at his threes. His threes sitting at 2.5 and a minus 128. Like I said, he's a scorer. He does what it takes to get the ball in the basket. The 3-pointers for him, he's hit this number in 4 straight games in 2 out of his 3 games this year. He hit 7 threes versus Atlanta. It's just, he's gonna put the ball in the basket some type of way. Okay. Now we would probably see a lot of minutes for Dorian Finney-Smith, right? So without Ben Simmons, he'll be tasked with guarding somebody like Aaron Gordon. He's used to being out there. Okay, Cam Johnson. Okay, I like his 2.5 threes every single day, no matter the matchup. It just is what it is. That's what he does, right? Cam Johnson. That's what he does. Now, let's talk about Nick Claxton, right? So Nick Claxton has been on the minutes limit. The last 2 games, I want to say his minutes ramped up by 2, right? Came in last game, got him a speedy double-double, right? So Nick Claxton came in versus Milwaukee. So his minutes allotment. First game versus Atlanta, 15 minutes, 5 rebounds, 7 points, and a block. He's one of the best shot blockers in the league. Let's get this together right now. He's got one block in 15 minutes, 1 block in 20 minutes here, and 2 blocks in 24 minutes, right? 22 minutes. So Orlando, he comes out to Orlando, 20 minutes, 1 for 4 from the field. Lower usage player, but he can sneak out a double-double. We'll get to that in a second. 5 rebounds, 1 steal, one block. Okay, he's a fantasy score candidate, but he might not get listed because of his minutes limit. Now he went up the first game. He went from 15 minutes to 20 minutes. Now the third game, he went from 20 minutes to 22 minutes. Okay, so the ramp up, is ramping. Going up against Brook Lopez, 5 or 6 from the field, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 10 points. 22 minutes, he got the double-double. Okay, now he's going to face Joker. Joker on a back-to-back, coming off a game. Joker is starting to move into that Sabonis category where he knows how important he is to the team. Don't want to get in foul trouble. You get yours, I'm going to get mine, right? Yesterday, Jakob Poeltl goes out there and gets like 16, 17 rebounds versus him or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So, he just don't want to get in foul trouble. He knows he needs to win games, so it is what it is, right? So Nick Claxton, I imagine he goes up to 24 minutes this game. He hasn't played any back-to-backs. It's still early though, but actually at the end of the day, I see him, going up against the Joker. I probably want to see him get up to So we don't have any numbers on Nick Claxton here. So what I would do, I would go over here. and I would go to Charlotte, Cleveland. No, what is it? Brooklyn, right? And I would go to Denver. I would go to the 2023 season, 2024, and I would go to Denver. That's just if I want to see what he's done, right? So, Nick Claxton here. Faced these guys twice, right? So, he played 28 minutes on the 22nd, which led to 10 points, 4 for 8 from the field, 16 rebounds, 16 rebounds and 3 blocks, okay, on 28 minutes. Right here versus Denver, don't have the fouls here, right? Don't have the fouls here, but he only played 17 minutes, don't have the fouls, and don't know what happened. He did have 10 points, and he did ended up with 8 rebounds, okay? So some of these books, what you're gonna have to do, if you want to be risky or whatever, like me, so there he is right there, Nick Claxton. Rebounds sitting at 9.5 and the minus 128, and points right now are sitting at, so they must have just dropped his line at 9.5. So the books are on it, right? So definitely a combo, a double for Nick Claxton, and a plus 190. Whatever, right? Books expect him to at least play 25 minutes. I want to say that, right? So the double is in play for him, barring any foul trouble, right? Block shots, he's got an assignment, right? As long as Nick Claxton can stay out of foul trouble, he's got an assignment. Somebody's going to be really, really aggressive on the offensive end, which is going to give him a chance to block his shots. Somebody like Nikola Jokic, right? You know, Nikola Jokic is going to get his shots up, right? It's going to give me a chance to block his shots. So you might get some blocks out of him, right? 1 block for him minus 2.6. 2 blocks for him minus 140. 3 blocks for him plus 210. Okay. These are just some, I got to go through the games. I got to go through the games, right? Got to go through the games to point out things so people can, soak it up. I'm not now on the other side. I'm not done. I'll tell you what I did. I took the points for Bron again, sitting at 10.5. He's played 40 minutes, 34, 29. His minutes are gradually going up, right? 29, 34, and 40. I don't know if this game went to overtime or not. I think it did, but at the end of the day, and in each one of those games, he's filled up the 1-1-1, right? He's had a block. He's had a steal. He's had an assist. He had a rebound, right? So, that point, he's filling that up. That's one thing you can look at. Not good from beyond the arc, but I'm not looking at him for threes. And like I said, he's hit his points prop in 3 straight games. I took the points this morning. I took the points this morning at 10.5, and right now you'll get it at 10.5 at a minus 111. That's the only play outside of another play I'm gonna tell you that I'm not giving out, but I did take a stab at, but and which was Jamal Murray. I still took the 19.5. I still took the 19.5. I don't care how bad he's been. I don't, right? I don't care how bad he's been. I know how good he is and can be. Is he slumping right now? Yeah, he's slumping right now. But yesterday he went out there and took 20 shots, right? The day before that, we cashed it, right? This is where I jumped on him at, right? So I'm 50% to his number. I'm not saying play this or none of that. You could also look at his fantasy score. He's got a steal in each game, and then he's been getting rebounds and assists here and there. The minutes equal opportunities, played 37 minutes in each and every last game. So, I mean, I'm still taking it. It is what it is. I'm put him in that category like I put him in that category as if I'm looking at Evan Mobley, for instance, right? I'm 2-1 on his props. If the matchup is there, I'm taking it, right? I haven't pulled the trigger on Dennis Schroeder's points, but I think I'm pulling the trigger there, right? And I'm using his 2 threes as a parlay piece. So let me get that over there, right? And it's a matter of time before Jamal Murray goes ballistic beyond the arc while they dangling out there 2.5 threes like that. No, knowing last year, we couldn't wait to see Brooklyn coming. Couldn't wait to see Brooklyn coming, right? Couldn't wait to see Brooklyn coming last year from beyond the arc. Let me see. You know what? It was shooting guards versus Brooklyn last year. Let's see. Actually, this is 2024, 25. How about 2023? Right. And then look, Brooklyn last year they was number one at giving up the threes to the point guard position, and number two in 3-point attempts from the point guard. Right. So let me run this back real fast to see what Jamal Murray has done versus this team. I almost forgot about that because I know Brooklyn. Every point guard came in Brooklyn last year. I was licking my chops with them 3-point props. What is it? Who am I looking for? Oh, Murray, right? Murray. So, somewhere he's got a line of -1.5. That is it's probably fluctuating. And as a parlay piece at 1.5, I like that. Wherever you take that at, I like that. Underdog has it. FanDuel's line just got bumped to 2.5 at +158, and I think I'm going to sprinkle that, right? But right here, damn, he hit no threes last game. He only took 2 threes. Interesting, right? Forget that. We're just talking about head to head. So head to head, he hit 2 threes in this matchup right here on 4 attempts. Then he had 6 attempts right here. He hit 4 threes, right, versus Brooklyn. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm looking for. That's what we're looking for. So, like I say, the usage is still there for Murray. One thing I do want to check here is his rebounds and assists. Check his combos, rebounds, assists. Just take a look at it, right? Dennis Schroeder sitting at 10.5. Jamal Murray sitting at 9.5, right? Okay. Okay. All right. So, Jamal Murray, like I said, the usage is going to be there for him no matter what, right? As long as he's taking 15 shots or more, I like his points prop, man. I ain't gonna have no choice, okay? And that rebounds and assists in at 9.5. He's hit this number 2 of his last 3 games. He missed it right here versus the Clippers. So from a same game part. Now the Joker, I'm just not really betting on him right now. You know what I'm saying? When I should be betting on him, but I'm probably not, right? Like it's just hard to tell when he's going to do what he's going to do. And at the end of the day, we know he's still one of the best players in the league, if not the best player. And he went ballistic yesterday. Straight up. So he's whatever you want to take him for, be my guest. Man. I do like this game for same game parlays. I'll tell you when I'm constructing these same game parlays, I'm gonna tell you how I'm looking at it. I'm be looking at Nick Claxton for his rebounds. I'll be looking at Cam Johnson for the 3. I ain't even gonna lie, for the 3. Dennis Schroeder points, 3s and assists. Cam Thomas straight points. Bron points. I'm be looking at his points for sure. You could also look at Bron points plus rebounds if you really want to get technical about it. 2 of his last 3 games, I think he got in the rebound category pretty good. 4, 7, and 7. So if you want to look at his points plus rebounds, that's something you can look at as well. Okay. Now, Michael Porter Jr. is a pretty good rebounder. So you could look at his 3s or his rebounders, fantasy score rebounds or fantasy score or something of that nature. I just haven't bet on him, right? When I bet on him, he's not gonna get that from me. So he's got 8 rebounds, 9 rebounds, and 9 rebounds in his last 8 rebounds and 3 in all 3 of his games. 8 rebounds or better. And Aaron Gordon, he can do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, right? 9 rebounds in 2 of his last 3 games, 8 assists versus Toronto. He just knows how to play the game of ball, right? Got to shoot the ball a little bit better, but he does know how to play the game of ball, right? Don't know what I would put him for on my ticket. Probably wouldn't put him on my, probably won't, right? Michael Porter Jr. needs to wake up and hit that 3. So both of these team starters are going to play a lot, okay? Both of these team starters, the usual suspects are going to play a lot. Dennis Schroeder, so far he's played 34, 32, and 35 minutes. Keep in mind, no Ben Simmons. I think he'll handle the ball a little bit more, 6 assists or better in 3 straight games, okay? Cam Johnson averaging 30 minutes, right? The 3-point attempts for him is what I like. 9 attempts, 10 attempts, 6 attempts. I'll be looking at him for the threes, right? And then, so like I said, it's hard for me to pinpoint, how I want to do things. I'm getting ready to take the 16.5 points for Dennis Schroeder. And I'm probably going to have to, I ain't going to have to do shit, but I'm probably going to have to, this is going to be a parlay piece at 1.5. And I might slide over to Prospects and get him at a demon at 2.5 threes, or might just take his 2.5 threes right here, right? And then you're getting plus 160 for 3-3 for Jamal Murray. I'm gonna have to probably sprinkle something on that. So this is a game that I might get a little bit. I took the 16.5, the 10.5 points for Braun, right? But this game here is probably where I might get greedy at. I ain't gonna lie. I might go with something like 3 threes for Cam, 3 threes for Dennis Schroeder. I might go 3 threes for Jamal. I ain't even finna sit here and lie to you, straight up. I might go 3 threes for those guys. I can look at Cam threes or his points. Dorian Finney-Smith will be out there. And they're going to give him some shots. And they're definitely going to give him some shots. I don't see anybody on this team worth doubling. But he's going to get some shots. And Dorian Finney-Smith, he plays a ton of minutes coming from Dallas. He was used to playing a ton of minutes there. I should at least see him taking getting 30 minutes today with no Ben Simmons. And 7 3-point attempts, 6 3-point attempts, and 7 3-point attempts, right? He might still see his usage might not go up, but the 3-point attempts would probably still be there, right? 2 of his last 3 games, he hit his 3-point prop sitting at 1.5. So, and you'll get plus money for this 1.5 right now. If you just want to throw you a $5 dart at the wall, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? So, plays that I played from here was Jamal Murray. Got to keep an eye on his health because he did tweak something last game. But I did play this. This is just a play that I'm on right now because I like the number. It's not something that I would have gave out to anyone. But Braun, I took the over 10.5 points. Next game here, Sacramento Kings at Utah Jazz, right? So we have an over under 234 in this spot, right? So I like this game. Anytime I see the Sacramento and Utah teams, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna like it, right? So from a defense standpoint here, 2023, 2024, right? So looking at the point guard while we already there, we can look at the assist prop. So Utah, this is last year. Utah was number 1 in assists, giving up assists to the point guard position, and probably number 2 in potential assists and things of that nature. This is their line: points, rebounds, assists, and threes. This was last year, right? Fast forward to this year, 2024, 2025. Assist, point guard position. What team was that again? Utah, right? So Utah right now, they are still giving up assists, right? Top 10, 10 a game to the point guard position, right? Utah. Long story short, you're getting somebody like De'Aaron Fox coming in the door, and him or Colin Sexton, I don't see instances where those guys can guard him. Okay, so that's one thing. Number two, you do got to take injuries into consideration. And I forgot to talk about the injuries, so we'll look at the Utah side of things, right? Probably Hendricks probably one of their best defenders, right? So he's expected to miss the remainder of the season after a fractured fibula and dislocated ankle in Monday's loss. That's so man, that's bad, man. Hate to see that for anyone, man. Hate to see that for anyone, right? What I've been saying, so I don't know how they're gonna fill this spot. I don't know how, but we'll see. Okay, so De'Aaron Fox, points prop sitting at 23.5. It's definitely doable. DeMar DeRozan, 22.5 is definitely doable. Sabonis, 18.5 is definitely doable. Somebody's going to have a rock in their hand most of the time. It's going to be De'Aaron Fox. I think he's got the best matchup on the board so far. Sexton out there. Claxton going to be out there coming off the bench. Keontae George, the rookie. So, the second-year player. But I just, if Utah Jazz can put up some points, which I feel like they can, then because De'Aaron Fox, DeRozan, Sabonis, and Malik Monk, Herter, none of those guys are good defenders. Keegan Murray's probably a decent defender, but the rest of those guys are definitely terrible. And I know there's instances where Colin Sexton can score, Keontae George can score, Lauri Markkanen can score. And these guys can keep, and then you got Clarkson coming off the bench. And then you got Collins, who I'll get to in a minute, coming off the bench. These guys, all they got to do is put up points and stick around. All you got to do is put up points and stick around, and we will get 23.5 points from De'Aaron Fox and or his assist prop. His assist prop is sitting at 5.5. Again, took his assist yesterday. He smoked me, right? 3 assists. That was crazy, right? But at the end of the day, we know what he does. We know what he does. We know who he is. He does put the ball in the basket. So I couldn't talk you out. It's a strong lean towards the over. It's at a minus 130. It's going to be a 24.5 in a minute. So if you want to get on it, get to it, I suggest you should get to it. And if you're thinking about parlaying or something, you might get the 23.5 at over here at PrizePicks Fox, right? So Fox, it's at 24.5 on PrizePicks already, right? So that is what it is. What it is with that situation. Head to head versus this team. Take a look at what he's done. Fox. So let's see, 130 to 114. That was probably a blowout. He had 18 points. 127 to 106. That was definitely a blowout. He had 24 points. Assists for him. This is versus this team. 6 assists and 12 assists, right? So, he was dropping dimes on them, right? They was giving up assists to point guards heavily and still giving up assists to point guards right now today. So 3-pointers here. Not a big time 3-point shooter. I ain't even gonna lie. He took 7 here. He took 7 in those games though. So I guess at the end of the day, it is what it is. On the flip side, took a stab at Colin Sexton, 15.5 yesterday, 14.5. That was too low. That was extremely too low. Cashed that, right? So we cashed that. Then we got Colin Sexton at 17.5. Don't know if I want to get there. If I understood, what Utah team coach wanted to do, then I'll have a better explanation. You know what I'm saying? If I was like, hey, they want to win games, and I'll tell you this: if Colin Sexton was getting, like 30 minutes a game, I would take this 17 points, 17.5 points with no question. Personally, I think he's the best scorer on his team. I remember back when he was with Cleveland. I know what he can do. I know he can put the ball in the rack, right? I actually think he's the best shooter on his team. Scorer, probably best scorer. I mean, we know Lauri Markkanen can ball, but He gets a lot of volume. He needs a lot of volume to do what he does. More often than not, Colin Sexton doesn't need a lot of volume to do what he does. He is a bucket, bro. Don't get it twisted. He's a bucket. We've talked about this last year. We already know this, right? It's just what the coach wants to do, right? So Sexton, like yesterday, for instance, right? We love the matchup for him. De'Aaron Fox, Kevin Huerter, Malik Monk, none of these guys. I'm not scared of none of these guys defensively. Yesterday, field goals, he went 9 for 11. 9 for 11 versus Dallas. Loved that matchup for him. He took advantage of it, right? And he had 23 points. Okay. So, head to head versus his team, he's giving them 22. He's giving them 9 points. So, when you look at the minutes here, he only played 20 minutes here. He played 32 minutes here, right? He gave him 28. He played 29 minutes here. He gave him 22. So the minutes he's played this year, with the last 5 games, the minutes he's played this year, 27, 20, 25, right? All over the place. What do you want to do? What's the coach? Coach, what do you want to do, right? How do you want to play this shit, right? How do you want to play this shit? Do you want to give him 20 minutes? Or do you want to, 20 minutes was a blowout. So, okay, the Memphis, they lost by 2 versus Memphis, and then they lost by 8 yesterday. He got 27. So I say the coach might want to play him around 26 minutes, right? Around 26 minutes. So I would like to see him get 30 minutes a game. I would bet on him confidently each and every game, right? But we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. I lean towards the over points for him. I lean towards the over points, and I lean towards the over points. He did hit 2 threes yesterday. His threes probably should be sitting at 1.5, right? A half a 3, wherever this half a 3 is at, I wouldn't mind getting that, right? Let me see. Player threes, because I know they ain't gonna start this shit. 1.5 threes for Colin Sexton at plus 164. I'm gonna have to put that over there. I'm gonna have to make that a personal play. Because it came a point in time when we were taking this 2 threes at random, right? Let me see. Let me set it at an alt line and set it at 1.5 threes. So his last 5 games, he's 50% to that number. Last 20 games, he was hitting that number last year. On the season, 49%, almost 50% to this number. So y'all get the drift, right? 1.5 threes in a matchup like this, where I expect points to be put up at. Boy, what could you get 3 threes for? Never know, man. He might go out there and fact 3 threes at plus 470. He's a scorer, man. He's a scorer. So trust and believe. We know. If y'all been rocking with me since last year, we was taking those 2 threes and we was living and die by it. All right. So now I told you about Collins, and he continues to do that. He's going to come in his limited minutes, and he's going to chunk it up, right? 18 minutes versus Memphis, 12 shots. Cash's point prop. Golden State Warriors, 24 minutes, 14 points. Last game versus Dallas, 19 minutes, 5 for 13. He come right in to score, right? Him and Claxton, they come in to put the ball in the rack. So, and also he's been cashing his rebounds and assists in a limited minutes. So we don't have no lines out for him right now. But let's see. Yeah, don't have any lines out for Collins right now. I checked already on. We don't have Collins. I checked over here already. They only have first basket props out for him. Let me take another look and see if I see any Collins numbers again. John Collins. And if you're still here with me, so we only got first baskets out, so I'll be looking for John Collins numbers. That's all we got. If you like this video, whatever, just drop a thumbs up on it for me, man. Drop a thumbs up on the video for me, whatever the case may be with that. If you like it, you like what I'm talking about, you like what's going on, just show us some love. You know me? So be on the lookout for him. A little later on, we'll get numbers for him. Okay. I like this matchup, right? John Collins. We can take a look and see what John Collins has done. Okay. Let's see. John Collins versus this team last year, right? So we're looking at what is this? Who is this? Utah, right? So Utah versus Sacramento. I don't know see his name. That's interesting. Okay, let me take this off. And let's see if I can find John Collins. Interesting. Zach Collins. No John Collins. Okay. So 31 minutes, 15 and 11, double-double. He played them once last year. In the end of 41 minutes, double-double. That's a lot of minutes. So long story short, throughout his career, he's had double-digit points in every game except for two, right? Last two games he had a double-double. Of course, he got a lot of minutes. Now, I expect John Collins to get a little bit more minutes, probably in the absence of Hendricks, right? So Hendricks played 29 minutes, 25 minutes, and 21 minutes, right? So you got this. I imagine John Collins at least going to come out here and get at least 21 minutes or something like that. And where he's going to get it at, I can see him probably getting some backup 5 minutes, some 4 minutes, some 4 and 5 minutes, right? So I'm looking at more minutes for John Collins. He will shoot and take and make the three, so things of that nature. Okay, so DeMar DeRozan, Sabonis, you can look at those guys for who they are, right? Whatever the case may be. Lauri Markkanen, the same thing. Keontae George, assist prop is in play here. I would say his assist prop is in place, sitting at 5.5. And y'all know my boy, right? I'm trying to say this. Walker Kessler, right? Now, the books are catching up. His rebound sitting at 9.5 now, right? We hit that double-double at plus 450. They left that shit out there dangling yesterday. So now you get this double-double for what? They don't have it listed, right? So I looked earlier. I couldn't find it. But at the end of the day, Walker Kessler got to keep his hands to himself, right? But I'm rolling with the lineup here, right? With times it's times we're gonna play him, and it's times we're not gonna play him, right? I'm not gonna play him. pace up matchup somewhere like Golden State where they can go small, I'm probably not going to play him, right? That's just what it is. So, one of the best shot blockers in the league. If you want to take a look at that first, he's got two block shots here, 5 and 1, right? So, what's that? 8 block shots. He's averaging a little bit under 3 block shots on the season here, a game. Okay. So, head to head. He's got a block in every game. 3 blocks last time we seen these guys. This is head to head. His points head to head, 6. He doesn't have double-digit points. And the rebounds for him, he hasn't hit double-digit rebounds, okay, versus this team. Now, the fouls, you got to take a look at that. 3, 2, and 4, okay? This is head to head. Now, the rebound chances, 8 rebounds on 20 rebound chances. That's pretty good there. Didn't have a lot of rebound chances here. 3 on 7, right? Right here, you got 8 rebounds on 13 rebound chances, okay? That was the rookie year. Now, this is his second year, right? He was a rookie last year. I think it's his second year. No more in his third year. I would say second year. Well, this is his third year. I don't know. But now, this year, look at the last 5 games and the minutes, okay? 30 minutes here. Assignment, Dallas. You know, you got 2 bigs over there in Dallas. So I like there was an assignment. I liked that. So we was all over him right there. Right here, I was not on him. I was not on him versus Golden State. Still goes out there and get 9 rebounds, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Memphis, I was on him here. Memphis goes out there and gets 14 rebounds, right? Got big guys over there. Got Eddie over there. He's tall as hell, whatever the case may be, right? So we definitely need him in that situation. Tonight, if I feel like he's getting 30 minutes tonight, then I'm going to like his rebounds. Now, you know, Sabonis can be crafty, man. Sabonis has been put up points on his team. You know what I'm saying? Sabonis can be crafty. He can get you in foul trouble. He can do all that type of stuff, right? So I'm just where I'm at with this here is, you know, barring any foul trouble, I think he should get there. And I'm leaning towards over. I'm probably gonna bet it. I don't know. I probably don't. But I don't know. I think he can get there. Sabonis. I think he can get there. I like this spot for Sabonis, though. He's historically played well in his spot here. Look at some head-to-head numbers here. Points-wise, 17, 20, and 22. Rebounds-wise, assists-wise, 6, 8, and 5. And rebound-wise, 12, 10, and 11. Okay? So he's played okay in this spot. We'll see. Right? We'll see. They do have the addition of DeMar DeRozan. So I guess, like I said, we'll see what's going to happen with this situation. Okay, that's just like a breakdown of, you know, the players and things that I was looking at here. Of course, you'll get some Claxton off the bench. It's like, you know, if you're not paying attention and you turn around and look, you'll be like, God dang it, Claxton was the one, right? I mean, Clarkson was the one, right? So, you know, sometimes you'll get those times, right? So look at that Jordan Clarkson here. His assist proper sitting at 5.5, but I'm telling you, this game with not a lot of defense and expected to be high scoring, you can end up getting a lot of oops stats. Okay, a lot of oops stats. I like this game for overs. Now, what do they have? They don't have any props out for him? They must have snatched some of his shit off the board. Let me see what's going on here. Do we got any injury news here from X? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. So we have to just wait, but can't deny what he's been doing. Let's see what he's done. All right, let's see 2023, 2024, 2025. Players. Remove Sacramento. Then we'll go with Utah. I don't know what's going on here. Let's just look at Clarkson. This thing might be updating. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, that's what it was. I'm tripping. Right, Utah. I need to put Utah right here. I'm sorry. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Clarkson. Bam. 13, 11, 17. Yeah, 7 assists. First game. Remember, first game he had 7 assists versus Memphis. A pace-up matchup, right? Up and down, pace-up matchup. Not good defensively. Chicago Bulls, Memphis, they're playing at the top two fastest pace. That's why you got 7 rebounds. Assists there. Just got to pay attention, right? We love pace-up matchups. I do for overs. All right. Okay. Okay. I was just checking. All right, so. Mm, mm. We'll see. Let's move to the next game here. In the last game, New Orleans Pelicans and Golden State Warriors. We'll be without here. We'll be without Curry. We know this, right? Curry, D'Anthony Melton, and you got to keep an eye out on Wiggins' status, right? So, man, it's gonna be interesting. Oh snap! Buddy Hill, he'll get more shots or whatever the case may be. Kuminga has been in similar situations like this where he's balled out. I don't know what Draymond Green is going to do. Pozinski probably get the start, and Moses Moody can be a bucket, and Trace Jackson Davis, he can get rebounds and things of that nature. Okay, just gotta wait to see who's in and out, especially if Wiggins is out. We're gonna set the see. Okay, on New Orleans Pelicans side here. Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and C.J. McCollum, right? So C.J. McCollum, I'm having a hard time. I was having a hard time trying to figure out who was going to try to do the point guard duties, right? And it just seems like it's not going to be C.J. McCollum. But what I can say about C.J. McCollum is his points prop sitting at 20, right? Or maybe 20 and a half. Let's take a look. Props picks points in at 20 and a half, minus 113. Okay. So what I do like here, 30, 40, and 36 minutes. Minutes equal opportunities. 21, 17, and 19 shots. I really do like that. Half of his shots are coming from beyond the arc. Actually, or probably more than half of his shots. 3 for 10 from 3, 4 for 9 for 3, 5 for 11 for 3. So you kind of like see what's going on here. In that star lineup, probably not a lot of 3-point marksmen. He's going to do it. Okay. He's got 3 threes or better in all 3 of his games. So we're looking at the threes. His points prop, he hit his points prop in 2 of his last 3 games. So that's one thing, right? We're looking at the points and threes for CJ McCollum. And then it looks like Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram has been like one of the guys that's probably been doing some ball handling. So 7 rebounds for Brandon Ingram in all 3 of his games. 6 assists, 4, 6, and 2. The points, the usage is there for him as well. He's averaging 20 shots a game, 17, 20, 23. Take the 3 here, put that to 17. He's averaging 20 shots a game. So the 3-point attempts is interesting for him because he hit 3 threes and better in 2 of his last 3 games. That's interesting. That's something to be looking out for as well. So his points prop is sitting at 19. So, these 3 guys here be the ones that are going to be doing the heavy lifting, right? The third guy, of course, you know who it is. It's Zion Williamson. Now, with Zion, he's played 28, 29 minutes, but I like to see more shot attempts for him, right? He's got 15 shot attempts or 12 shot attempts there. The points prop sitting at 22 and a half. Is it doable? Yes. But has he gotten anywhere near close to it? No. 14 points here and 16 points there in back-to-back games versus Portland. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna be an easier matchup for him. I haven't looked into it. Probably is, but don't know who's going to be guarding him. We'll have to see. But he's been getting in the peripheral category as well. 4 assists or better in both games. 7 assists, 4 assists, 11 rebounds, 3 rebounds. Long story short, I don't know how I would attack this. I probably would look at CJ McCollum points and threes, especially his threes. Ingram, his points prop is sexy. And Zion might see more usage here. Who knows? Might see more usage here. It is what it is, right? They only played Portland twice. So, these guys are playing smaller ball. Tice will come out starting, but, they got a smaller team right now, right? They got a smaller team right now, and anybody can match up with that. If especially a team like Golden State, they definitely can match up with and play some small ball, no matter who's in or out, right? So, I'm still wrestling with this game here. Definitely probably going to take the 3.5 threes for CJ McCollum and might sprinkle on his points, but I don't have an affirmative play on this game, right? So just going through the whole slate, a lot of these plays that I do like, I'm definitely going to be playing these plays in same game parlays, right? I'm probably going to do one of those. Everybody's starting to like them. I mean, whatever the case may be, one of them long ass CVS receipts. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably throw like $5 or $10 on it and probably try to let it ride. Next, tomorrow, we're looking at so do you like Christian Bryant 10 plus or Christian over 10.5? Christian Bryant. Who is Christian Bryant? Braun. I've already took his points. That's the first play I took early this morning. We went through that. I don't know if you missed that game or not, but I've already took his points. It's right here. That's the first points I took right there. I took that over 10.5 this morning when I got up. I took that. Tomorrow we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games tomorrow, right? We got 11 games tomorrow. That includes Boston Celtics, Indiana Pacers, Toronto Raptors, Charlotte Hornets, Atlanta Hawks, Washington Wizards, Detroit Pistons, Philadelphia 76ers, LA Lakers, Cleveland Cavaliers. New York Knicks, Miami Heat. Orlando Bulls, my Bulls. Brooklyn, Memphis. San Antonio Spurs, OKC Thunder. New Orleans Pelicans and Golden State Warriors again. Portland Trailblazers and the Clippers, right? So we got 11 games tomorrow, which further lets you know that we got NBA every day. You don't have to You don't have to go in, right? Live bets, same thing. Live bets, and if you got some leans, you can alter them, turn them into green, alter them, right? Live bets, straight bets. I made your key. Straight bets number one, right? Live bets, and then try to win the day. Try to win the day. Prize picks, right? Let me see something here. You still get this points at 10.5 over here, right? Christian Braun. I don't want to do a 5 pick, 6 pick, but I'm gonna go ahead and do one, right? Mm, I'm gonna end up posting it though, because it's 12:19. I think I'm gonna get ready for work. But more than likely, I know these two guys will be in there probably. Probably end up taking it right. But it's a lot of ways that we can get it in. Let me see. I took Jamal Murray points as well at 19.5. It's a lot of spots that I'm going to get to here. I'm gonna do a parlay. Let me see. Let me see something. I'm gonna skip right over that game. Right. I'm gonna skip right over that game. I'm gonna go straight to here. Right. I might go 15 for sure there. But Hill threes out. This three is sitting at 3.5. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'll probably go. I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably go 15 for Colin Sexton. I'm trash when it comes to these parlays, man. 15 for Colin Sexton, 15, 20 for Fox, three made threes for CJ. Mm, hmm. I'm not done with this, but I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna have these guys in it, right? CJ McCollum, three threes. Schroeder, uh, 15 points. Sexton, 15 points. 20 points for Fox. I probably had those guys in there, but not too finished with this one yet, right? I need like another hour or two, and then I'll probably start cranking out something. So it is what it is. Now I'm getting ready. Now what I this let me get another play up here. Let's see. I've taken And I'm taking Christian Braun points. I've taken Jamal Murray points, right? And Jamal Murray points is coming down at a minus 118. It was I got it like a minus 125. I seen it high as a minus 130, right? Um minus 16 and a half. I'm getting ready to take that. So you can might as well say that's a official play. I'm getting ready to take Schroeder over 16 and a half points. I'm gonna wait for Cam Thomas, right? I'm gonna probably end up live betting him and see if I can get a better number there. But I don't see no reason why he don't go over. I ain't even gonna lie. All right. De'Aaron Fox, 23 and a half. I'm getting ready to take that as well. Can't help it. I really want to take Colin Sexton 17 and a half points and maybe up to 20 at plus 145. And so it's a host of other bets that I'm pretty much iffy on, right? I want to know if I want to know if I want to get John Collins points to come out and see where his line is at. I also want to know if Wiggins is playing. Okay. I'm probably going to be forced to take the threes for Buddy Hield at 3.5. Couldn't talk you off taking his threes at 5 if you want. And then the regular 3-point prop at 3.5, or the points for CJ McCollum. Brandon Ingram pro points look pretty good as well. Okay. So, it is what it is, right? That I'm pretty much out of here. All right. So heavily looking forward to tomorrow. So that's where I'm at with that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take a dive into NFL, take a quick look at the NFL, and see what I can come up with for some early lines. See who's gonna be playing. See all those things of that nature. It's just a lot with work. It's just a lot that you have to look into. I don't want to get overwhelmed. Okay, but at the end of the day, take what y'all like, leave what y'all don't. Peace out, fam. Peace.